We're just talking about Republic Democratic of Congo. Merry Christmas to y'all. Things are really bad. There's so much death here. People are really dying. They need to take this really serious. Congo, they need to stand up. Congo, they need to stop the stupidity of thinking America will fix things for them. Congo, they need to fix Congo for themselves as well. Congo, they need to stand up because children, they cannot be living in a lazy way. The president, Felix Tshisekedi, he needs to know one thing. That massive country, you need to have military. You need to create military. You need to put everything for the military so the country can be stable. Country like Rwanda, it cannot be slapping the Congolese just like this. But if you see, look at this, you have a lot of Congolese. What they do when they just dancing, singing, drinking, and to them is like a, you know, when you're used to in something, you're expecting a different result. And that's what the Congolese, majority of them, they doing, you know. They always expect help from different countries, especially from the Belgian, the French, and the American. Even if they know the America, they done so much wrong to them. Even if they know the Belgian government done so much wrong to them. Even if they know the French, they don't like them, they always do bad thing to them. But do you know what? The Congolese government, because they're so lazy, the country's ruined. They can't really do anything for public. They can't do anything for the civilian. It's like they're letting our children to suffer and dying in pain while they're getting money and buying a house, you know, in European country. That's why you see there's a lot of people that always flee the country, because do you know what? Because of the government what we have in our country. You know, that's why you can see Donald Trump. That's why you can see Donald Trump is calling our country stink. There's no structure, because it's true. We don't have no structure at all. Because if you see certain things, let me just show you what I'm talking about here. Look, this is Congo. This is Congo. Look at the road. Look at that. Look at the road. Can you see? Look at the road. This is what you can see. Donald Trump, when he's saying there is no structure, they live just like, you know, like crazy people. They're just going everywhere, they're doing whatever. This is it. No structure. Countries stink. Look at that. And you know what? They're saying certain things over there. They're saying it's true, you know. They're saying the government, they don't care about them because they see them like they're nothing. So can you see that? If you have these young people here, they're complaining about the government, they don't care about them. Even the other gentleman over there, he said, if you study, you finish, there's no job after that, because the government, they don't care about them at all. And that's true. The government, they don't care about them at all. How can they survive? Look at the road. It's just amazing. This is just crazy. See? this young man here, right here, this young man, you know, he said it. He's not gonna ask. He's not gonna ask anything to the government because they've been asking, but the government, they don't do anything for them. The government, they don't do anything for them. It's like he said, they're tired of asking. And I understand this when you have a government, but to change the mindset of these young people is really hard, because when you're used to something, it's insane. The government, they don't really care. Like I'm saying, when you have lazy parents, it's hard for children not to be lazy. If you have hard-working parents, your children, they will become hard as well. You will be hard-working, especially if you have them parents, they always, you know, trying to teach the children in a proper way. Children, they became better. I'm not in Congo. I'm not saying they have, you know, what do you call it? All them children, they're lazy. No, they have a lot of smart people. It's just the government. The problem of this kind of country is the government. The government, they're useless. You know, that's why I don't like to see us, we move to any certain country you go and you start making complaint or demanding thing, because in your own country, you can't demand anything, because you know what? You ain't gonna get it. Number one, the soldier, they're gonna beat you down. You think what is happening in Washington, D.C., you know, is something big? Nah, that's nothing, man. That's peaceful. What is happening in Washington, D.C., or is happening to American people? Donald Trump brought all them soldier in every city in America. In Africa, in this kind of country, the soldier, they have massive power. They abuse the power. The police, they abuse the power. The system is a fraud. The system in a lot of African countries is bad, terrible, no structure, because you can see here. Look at this. Look at this. You can see over there. People probably, you see somebody somewhere there. You know, somebody here. Somebody who sleep as well in this ridiculous, stinker, garbage place. They will sleep there because they normalize this kind of thing. They normalize it. It's sad, man. It breaks me down. It breaks me down.
We need to keep everything in our neighborhood, everything black.
23 people report killed in Democratic Republic of the Congo just a day after the signing of a USA-backed peace agreement between the leaders DRC and neighbor Rwanda. Watch this. Just look at this. Just a day after the, you know, the peace deal.
Juzi kulikufa bawili, jana kukakufa bawili, leo busubuhi kukakufa mumoya, mabombe ziko zinaangukia mwingine. Hatutajua kama zinatoka huko, hatutajua kama zinatoka ngambo ya kwenye baadui bako.
Look at this. Look at this. This is children is all. Children. This is just children. Just after they signed the peace deal. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can you see? Can you see this? This. Can you see that? That's in Congo. What is happening in Congo? What is happening over there? It's like there's war and craziness is going on beyond us right now. That is happening. These children are dying. Why? Because we have greedy leaders that they want power. Greedy leaders that they want to take advantage of everything. They want war. You know, they want to make themselves rich. They want to make themselves, to be seen like they're very important people in this world. Man, you're nothing. You're just nothing. They're coward. Kagame, he's a coward. And the M23 rebel, that leader, he's a coward. And you have President Tshisekedi of the Republic Democratic of Congo. He's a coward as well, because you know what? You're letting your people die and suffer. It's like we don't learn anything. I'm gonna keep saying this. History is there for us to learn, so it cannot repeat. Tshisekedi, he forgetting when he was growing, there was war happening constantly war happening in Congo. You got Kagame in Rwanda, war was happening. He was there. What change have you got made? So can you see they're still making the same mistake their leader they was doing? Like I said, children, they became what they see.
It's our responsibility to push forward so that the next generation will be further along than us.
What you're hearing, you start mimicking, you start pulling it here, it stay in your heart. It's like a revenging things. I'm gonna make these kind of people suffer because I went through all of this. We should be trying to evolve so we can be better, but we don't do that. All we wanna do, we wanna take revenge, we wanna make other people suffer because I went through this, I don't care about this.
Man, who is it that's dying out here on these streets every night? Y'all.
And the people that are suffering the most, they are the innocent, the children, and vulnerable women. Can you see? It's like Donald Trump. He became president for the second time. The first time he made a mess. The second time he's a president again. Do you know why? He's taking revenge, anger. I'm gonna do this. It's sad, man. You know what? We have a responsibility to do better for our children. It is a responsibility. If I went through a hardship, I cannot let my children to suffer the same way. It's for me to try and make my children to feel comfortable, to be comfortable everywhere possible. We can't let our children to suffer because of us. They didn't know us to come in this world. If you wanted your children to suffer, don't bring them in this world.
It's our responsibility to push forward.
You suffer with your agony and pain. Don't bring your children in this suffering. Don't bring them so they can become you. We don't want that. The world is a harsh world already, especially when it comes to us black people. I don't care what country you're from or where you're from. Black people, we suffer the same. There is no different. I don't care even if you're in Europe, America, what country you're eating properly. Remember when you step outside, anyone that don't look like you, that is a different race than you, they're still gonna treat you badly. Look at us. Do you think them children that are dying in Congo, the European, they're killing them? No, it's us. Like I always said, we are our own worst enemy. We are the problem. We are our own problem.
Django here is a Freeman. This nigga here. That nigga there.
It's not European that are killing black people that are dying in Congo. It's people that looks like you and I. Because because of difference, a tribe. I want to seize this area so I can get more money from the European and the Asia, so I can sell. Can you see? Because the Congolese and people like Kagame, they don't know what to do with the resource that is in Congo. They want to sell it to the Chinese, to the Arabic, to the European, because we black people were dumb like this. When we don't understand something, we will give away.
You're doing exactly what they want you to do. You have to think, young brother, about your future.
For less than what it is. This is what is happening in Congo, because that area of Eastern DRC, there is so much resource in them area. And you have people like Kagame and the rest of them fool.
You're a murderer, and you're killing your own people. Now, you may have done your killing someplace else, but it ain't happening here.
They want to take that power, but the people are suffering. They want to take that power so they can sell it to the highest bidder. They should even invest it in all of that for our people. Bring more science, bring more agriculture people, bring more engineering so they can work on that, so they can develop and whatever is in that soil. So our children, they can benefit from that.
What we need to do is we need to keep everything in our neighborhood, everything black.
It's sad, you know what? This was just me, speaking about the Congo. It don't mean I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna speak about all of it because there's a war that is going on everywhere. I would like you to subscribe. This is only for education purpose. Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you can stay blessed. Have a wonderful day. Peace.